Thank you, Mr. Meka. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate you all. Okay, let's move on to Oga Prince Collins. Prince Collins, please talk to us. Good evening to you. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Good to hear
Mr.
from you.
Elvish, it's been a while. I'm so happy to be able to come in today. It's quite a long time, really, but it's been circumstances beyond my personal control. But most time I try to come in, it's very difficult because my schedule has become a regular thing in the evening, so I find it difficult to come into the panel. But meanwhile, I'm still with us as ever. As usual,
Thank
never change. So I just heard this. I just heard not quite long regarding the satellite. Sorry, the issue of what do you call it?
Solar,
The
solar.
solar stuff. Yeah, I just heard it now. So by the grace of God, we'll see what we can do. So we can keep the station
Thank,
moving on. Okay, yeah. This one, just leave it. Let me quickly, take a photo because I was trying to look for the account. I couldn't get it. I know I have it inside my account before, but I was just tracing it. I'll be finding it difficult. So let me snap this one before it goes. Because I may not have
okay.
chance to.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right. So it's a terrible thing. My brother that spoke last, Mr. Meka, you have spoken very well, but most time what you have said is intertwined. The system is intertwined. I think the total submission regarding the whole thing is centered on the provision that the government is making for us. And Nigeria is what it is today. Just the last word you said, I love that we are a reflection of what we are. So you can't give what you don't have. So Nigeria is planned to fail. It's not planned to be successful. So you cannot. You only innovate or carry out innovation on what you have on ground. So what Nigeria have on ground, what the forefathers left for us, is what the incoming generation are innovating on, and it's a wrong ideology, a wrong foundation has been laid. And when you innovate on wrong foundation, what you get is wrong and wrong and wrong results. So that's what we are seeing in Nigeria. So I used to say it all the time here that every step in Nigeria that follow the other step is going to be worse. Because if we are laid a good foundation, then what you see is better, best. When you lay bad foundation, you see worst and worst and worst situation. So that is how Nigeria is. I've been listening on the background, like the children we just spoke about that are into crime. If you look at what, let me quickly, because of time, I'll just briefly, iron it one by one. If you look at the reason why those young boys, the reason they gave that made them did what they did, you find out that is the reason why civilized nations, the developed nation, pay what is called social security for young children, parents, and all that. So some of you, my last speaker, I just blamed the parents just now. That how can children become what they are today because the parents are not handicapped? Why should their children be like that? I think that would be too heavy to put on our parents, because if you are following what is happening in a civilized world, you will notice that. Let me use the good example. When some of us just move from our country and move into this part of this civilized world, and we become successful without fear of favor, we engage with the system and we begin to see things happening positively. It is not because we are too good or because God is supporting us. It is the system that has been put in place that we have come to meet. So if we have come to a crime scene system, that is what we will learn. You see that this social security government intervention on people's life is not just it's to battle crime. It's not something they just do. So until Nigeria begin to face reality, we are going nowhere. You can't blame parents. The parents you are blaming. I've got a cousin that finished NCE 28 years ago. He has never worked. He never got a job. He has been submitting application here and there. When they take him, They tell him they've employed him. When he goes there, they replace him with someone else because he is poor. And this man is 52 years old. He has never worked and he's very educated. He's outside speaking English. Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to ask a short question?
I just ask a question. You said NCE. That's like teaching certificate, right?
Yes. His ambition was to become a teacher.
For how many years?
For I think it should be 32 years now. He has never worked. He has not been able to get it done. So if you look at that kind of
maybe just to ring them more Nigerians and then understand.
Yeah. So if you look, there are multiple people like that that have got that kind of predicament that cannot help themselves because they are absolutely poor from the kind of background that they come from. They can't help themselves. These are the job of government, to create an enabling environment for people to succeed in life. When it is not there, if it is this present generation, what would they do? They go into crime. So you just said that some people have gone. Some people they've created an institution of Yahoo, where they can study for Yahoo. Why not? The political institution of Nigeria are they not worse than Yahoo? They are criminals. They are even worse than Yahoo. Religious institution, the religion institution in Nigeria, they are criminals. The last speaker just made an example of how somebody is saying money is flying into his account from different places while he's sleeping. Is that not worse than Yahoo? Then let's talk about our security apparatus. Are they not criminals? Then let's talk about the judicial institution of Nigeria. They are the worst criminal that we can ever, think about in Nigeria, because they put us in the system we have today. They've compromised election. They support the INEC to make sure that nothing happens to the vote of the people. They've compromised election. They've changed the laws against the poor. I don't know. Those one on worse than crime. Then what do you expect from those children that are now looking for a way to survive? Because it is the institution that Nigeria has built. So they have to innovate on it until a total change comes. That is why most time when I think about Obi becoming a president, I feel for him. If God can make him good, let him come so we can see a little innovation that he can do. But Obi becoming a president will not change Nigeria. He's only going to struggle and fight with the bad, the good, and the ugly. And 8 years will pass, and another one will come and jabaru everything because there's no continuity in that country. Nigeria is made to fail. It's not. Nobody should think of say, oh, Nigeria, one day there will be hope for Nigeria. If there is hope for, if somebody is thinking, then the person is sleeping. The only thing that will bring hope is absolute, I repeat it, absolute revolution. No other thing that will bring about change in that country. No, not even election, not politics, nothing. You see the people that are gathering around Obi now, they give Obi ticket in ADC. They are going to make sure the first 4 years they will frustrate him. You see those criminals that have left APC that are now with him gathering, feeling as if they want to do something. I'm just sorry for when he becomes a president. We will see. We are here. We are watching. Nigeria is made to fail. You see what Elvis has been saying. You see the system. He's seeing it, and that's exactly what is happening in Nigeria. All the things that Mr. Elvis is saying is what is happening there. The system, jaga, nothing. It's from survival of the fittest. No system put in place. Before I can begin to say, okay, Nigeria is facing the limelight, it's when I see a government come in and start from foundation. You cannot. If you want to build a school, you start from foundation. If you want to build a poultry, you start from foundation. If you want to have a mechanic workshop, you start from foundation by building your structure, putting in place where you are going to put your tools. If it is a school, you build your classes. You have a signboard for writing. You have seats for children, staff room, blah blah blah. You organize. If you want to have a poultry, when you buy your beds and put it in your poultry, you have to know, 1, 2, 3, 4. In this poultry side, I have 52 chickens. In this side, I have other. If it is not organized, nothing will work. Nigeria is not organized. So nothing will ever work in that country except this revolution take place. And I'm going to keep saying that, agitating for that. That's the only solution. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Maybe I'll continue with what I've said so far in my next submission. Thank you, and God bless everybody. Mommy Diaspora, it shall be well with you. So God will bless everybody. Elvis, your family shall be well with you.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless your family too. We don't want revolution. I beg, I beg, I beg. You know, they will kill everybody for Nigeria. We want Tinubu removed. That's all we want. Thank you.
Well, that revolution
I like
must not be actually. It might be peaceful one. There's a peaceful revolution that we can do because we are already democracy.
to accept that. Yes.